What's good? Hope everybody's doing good out there. Making sure, can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Out here in this Texas weather outside, I decided to do something different today and come outside in this heat. So trust me, y'all better watch it to the end, because I'm out here for this heat. So, you know what I'm saying? So work with me. Welcome back to the channel. Like and subscribe with this video. I really don't usually do this with the like and subscribe in the very beginning of this video. I really don't like doing that. You know what I'm saying? If you like it, you like it. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. You know what I mean? That's how I like to go about doing things. But I'm gonna do it a little different today. I want you to like and subscribe. Now, yo, you know when something be bothering you? Something is bothering you, just itching to tell somebody, or you itching to say something about it, and you really don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. Well, I can't even say hurt somebody's feelings. It's like you know how they're going to react to certain things, or you know how they're going to react to something, so you really don't want to even talk to them about it, but you know you should talk to them about it. That's what I'm talking about. It's like when you undecisive about saying something to somebody, and it's like, I'm saying undecisive, indecisive. Is that a word? I shouldn't even said that. But anyway, this real deal Holyfield. But I think that trying to say something to somebody that you really want to say something to them about, and you're thinking about the outcome, or you're thinking about the blow up, or you're thinking about their reaction to something, but it's still bothering you, like it's still eating up at you, and you just trying to figure out how to decide to tell them, to ease them, or whatever. You gotta, I don't even know how, you gotta find a way to say something. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to find a way to say something, because I think there's certain times where it's like people will assume something. People will assume something if you don't say nothing, right? It's like especially if you're dealing with a woman, you know what I mean? It's like, in my experience, I don't know about yours, but in my experience, you gotta ease into the situation of being able to tell a woman something that she might not want to hear, you know what I mean? And I mean people, period, you know what I mean? Temperamental sometimes, you know what I mean? You depending on who it is. But when you're trying to, it's eating away at you, and you trying to figure out, how am I going to tell this person this, or trying to figure out a way to tell them. I just think that you have to figure it out, because it's like for instance, like I've been having these thoughts and these feelings about something that happened to me, and the situation didn't really go too well. It was with a loved one, and it didn't really go too well. And I've been dealing with it, or thinking about it ever since, trying to figure out, did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? How could I have been better about the approach? And I just feel like, you know, sometimes it's like you just have to stand on it and tell them exactly what it is. And then if there's an issue, it's a problem, if you want to talk about it, you know what I'm saying, later at another date, or if they didn't understand then, or whatever it is, it's like, if you love that person, if you care about that person, if you care about the relationship, you got to come to an understanding, some type of understanding, because the void, or you just assume everything. You just assume that the absence or the silence or whatever is about the situation, and that couldn't be further from the truth sometimes, you know what I mean? So I mean, it's just a few things I was just thinking about that is bothersome, you know what I mean? It's like you ever wonder when like, I wonder if they thinking about me, or I wonder what they thinking about this situation, you know what I mean? Like, when it's heavy on your heart, you gotta find a way to communicate, and I know sometimes it's like, I don't want to say nothing to that. the plane. The plane. Nah, but I mean, you have to find a way, right? You got to find a way to be able to communicate, and you got to find a way to get to a place to where you can be able to have some understanding. Because a lot of times it's like, if you say something and you leave on that with that last conversation, and say you don't revisit the conversation with that person is going to just believe that whatever you said last that's it. Like, I may have said I don't like you, whatever, and I don't talk, and I close the door, and then that's the last thing they going off of. So you could have a change of heart, you could be wanting to have a conversation with the person, but if you don't reach out, if someone doesn't reach out, if you don't be the bigger person, somebody got to be the bigger person. You know what I'm saying? If it's conflict and you need some resolution to it, find a way to sit down and have a conversation. Because, I mean, that's just chaos and confusion, and it's like, for what? If you just could just have the conversation and be like, look, all right, this is how I feel, and this is how I felt about it. That's how if you care about the situation, if it means something to you. But if it's somebody that you actually care about, and you have a situation that you probably should be having a conversation with that person to have some resolve with this situation, I would say my advice would be, try to find a way. Try to find a way, figure it out, to have a conversation with this person, right? Because look, if you don't, they'll feel like, I mean, what do you feel? Like, you know how you feel when you have that situation, like, well, they ain't called me, or I ain't gonna call them because, or I saw them, but I ain't speak. But you feeling some type of way, you hold some type of weight about it, right? It's some type of weight, it's heavy on your heart, it's heavy on you. My advice is to call that person. Hey, can we have a sit down? You know, the last time we spoke, you know what I mean, we may have got off on the wrong foot, or not on the wrong foot, but I didn't like it left a bad taste in my mouth, right? I want to be able to say, hey, can we just agree to disagree on or whatever? Can we have a conversation, and after the conversation, let that be that? It's hot out here. You see me with my towel? You see it? It's hot out here. I'm about to go in a minute, but I had to come out here and do this little video because I gotta get mine off. I appreciate y'all staying. I appreciate y'all visiting my channel, and we're gonna keep the thing going, man. It ain't nothing but trying to be healthy, you know, trying to heal, trying to take accountability, move forward, be better men. I'm gonna say that every week. This channel is for us to be better men individually, so that we can be better for everybody else. But yeah, I mean, I know it's hard sometimes with this conversation with, I don't want to apologize. I can apologize. I can say I'm sorry, but what am I saying sorry for? What are you saying sorry for? Like, do you know what it is? Like, what is it? And have a conversation with, hey, I'll take my part in it. You know, if it requires an apology, don't be apologizing for nothing. You ain't got to apologize if you didn't do nothing wrong, but usually, whatever, be accountable, take accountability for your wrongs and your actions. But definitely try to have that conversation. If it means something to you, have that conversation. Call that person up, text them. You see him, hey, let me holler at you. It'll be better in the end, I think, because it's off your heart. You know what I mean? Because it's weighing you down. You need that conversation because it's weighing you down. Go ahead and get that conversation off. And we out, because it's hot.